La 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 la, fuck you. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just three dudes chilling in a room.
It's not straight. It's got a little bit of ginger.
Yeah, it has like one drop.
Do people actually say Voss? Do
Yeah.
people actually say that?
Like rich people say that.
Oh,
like
do you
the,
have a
like the
Voss?
water or like the.
No, like instead of vase.
Oh,
Yeah, people
Voss.
actually say that. Yeah.
So, oh, this is a Voss.
Voss water.
Voss water. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
They
I
have
mean
a
that
speech
is
impediment.
Voss.
The only thing I think when I hear Voss now is the is it Stormzy? Is that who has the
Vossy Bop.
Vossy ball?
Vossy? I think
Is that
that's Vossy
Stormzy or
with
who is
Z.
that?
Yeah, that's I forget. Yeah,
It's
I
the
think
Voss.
it.
It's the Vossy Bop for sure.
Yeah, it's
Brothers
the-
don't die. We just Vossy ball.
But I don't know if
Yeah.
it's Stormzy or not. Is that
It's
him?
Stormzy. Yeah.
It
It
is?
sounds like a porn
Okay.
star now to me because I know so many porn stars with Storm in their name.
Who is that one? What's
Pussy
it?
Storm.
Is it
What are you
Danny
talking
Storms or who?
about?
who am I
Stormy
thinking of?
Daniels. is
Stormy
the one
Did you
that
say
comes
Pussy
from-
Storm?
Stormy
That's my favorite
Dan.
porn star.
She had
That's
a-
yours.
Stormy
That's
Dan.
your name.
She had a
Holy
baby.
shit.
Who?
She had a baby, didn't she?
Stormy Daniels?
No, who am I thinking of? Riley Reid.
Riley Reid.
That's not
Lana
Pussy
Rose.
Storm. How'd you
I'm
go from
Stormy
Pussy Storm to
Dan.
Riley Reid?
I don't know.
Me.
How am I supposed to know? I don't know all their life stories like you.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Slap.
I like to research who I jerk off to, so it's more personal.
I got to use the Dan cam for the first time.
You got to use the Dan cam?
We started the epi with the Dan
I
cam.
said I'm Stormy Dan.
Oh my god, you
Oh
switched
my
it?
God.
You ain't ready?
Dude, yeah, pull that up. I don't want to see the
Okay,
audio.
ready?
I want to watch the
Ready? Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
camera.
let's see what we're talking.
Oh,
Oh
my,
my-
god.
What the fuck?
I'm Stormy Dan.
Oh
Guys.
my god, dude.
We finally
I'm about-
got a face reveal, folks.
Dude, now we know what race he is.
Oh
Psych,
my
because his
God.
face isn't where the answer is.
Yep, I'm brown.
Yeah.
You gotta go to his fucking 23andMe.
Oh my god.
Are you going to Miami?
What? Dude, right? Okay, so that's the thing. I've been saying all year I'm going to Miami because it's the Art Basel.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a bunch of NFT conferences.
Miami.
But like getting closer and closer and closer, now it's looking as if it might just be your boy going.
your boy
If
go.
going at all. So now I'm like looking at like little ass spots that are just like a guest room or like guest house.
What happened to your squadron?
I don't know, just like I don't know.
Falling
I
through?
don't think I don't think they trying to go.
Yeah. Big talk.
It's tough.
Big talk, little walk.
Well, I mean, like, there's gonna be other people going that I know. Why? Who are you like referencing as my squadron?
Oh, I have no idea.
I feel like there's a high chance if it's, really popping though too, you won't even be at your spot. Like if you,
That's the goal, right?
yeah. I mean, of course,
mean-
have a spot, but yeah, it'd be a good idea to find the cheapest option.
Yeah. But
Then
like,
hopefully, you
it was
end up at a
supposed to be
banger.
Caitlin and I, but now it's like her PTO time is like getting crunchy and close, and she might not be able to actually take off those like 2-3 days it would take in order to go. So now, and she like, why would you like go down there to then work from the hotel room? Like that'd be stupid as fuck, you know.
Wait, maybe I'm confused. Is she the only one going with you?
That was the plan. I mean, yeah, but like there's there's a bunch of people from Twitter that I'd be like meeting up with that I know are going. That would be the squadron I thought you were probably referring to. But
Yeah.
there was never plans to like stay together with like
Okay.
everybody. It was more so like, yo, we're going to be here, but then we're going to like meet up at spots.
I thought you and a couple of your crypto punks were planning something.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you. I hate you.
No.
It's okay.
I mean, that would be cool and probably make it like cheaper and like more. There would be like more shit to do.
It'd be fun, man. You'd be like branching out with new people and networking.
Yeah, until one of them like me.
Yeah, that would be a total fucking bummer if somebody did that.
That would be a bummer.
It'd be a
dude.
damper. You're like, fuck, dude, day ruined.
That would be. I think that would be a weekend ruined. To be honest,
Yeah, 2
maybe like
days.
once I get back on Monday, I'd be like, That's
fine.
behind
I
me.
can leave Miami in Miami.
Yeah, but like while I'm there, I'd probably keep thinking about it a little bit. Like,
Just see a
should
palm
I
tree?
get a new room for tonight, or should I just go back and stay with them again?
Yeah, I mean, you paid for 2 nights.
Right? Oh, dude, see, like I don't know, that'd be tough.
Yeah,
Be a tough call.
You don't even want to be in that situation, man.
No, I don't. But that's the thing is like, hopefully you can like vet somebody well enough via like group chats to know they're not gonna butt fuck you.
Dude, I need vetted because I'm a dog, you know?
So you guys think we're going to World War III?
I've
Dude,
been thinking about it, man. But
guys been
very
seeing all
little,
that?
so.
I like have thought about that. I feel like it has been like on the cusp, like this entire calendar year. But like to be honest, I don't. I don't know. Maybe that's like a very horrible take from a very uneducated person.
I don't think horrible, dude. That's optimistic, if anything. I think the horrible take is fucking, we're all gonna die.
That's valid. Yeah, that is a horrible take.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think that I have no idea. But I've heard people talking about it. I think the more you talk about it, the more it is likely to become true. So.
Yeah. Did you guys
Yeah.
see the bridge get blown up?
No, dude. No bridge is blowing up in my world, man.
But you
I
guys
don't
didn't?
even... No, I didn't see anything.
It's
about
like
it.
one of the main connections from Crimea back to the mainland into Russia.
Did they
Yeah, I
detonate it, or did they...
Yes.
Wow,
And
they were
they-
like, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Not coming over here with your, land vehicles.
Yeah, and they don't know
You
who
can come over here other ways, but...
I don't know who or how. There's like cameras under the bridge, and like I'm trying to find the video right now.
Ooh. That means it could be...
That's spicy.
It's hard to tell, man.
So you're saying
people are
that's
just
coming
causing-
from Ukraine to Russia?
Yeah, and they're doing like stuff like this right now too. Like this was
Certainly
today.
Russia.
Like this was them just missiling another bridge.
Dang, man, they got bombs.
But they be like the past 24 hours, they've gone insane. Like doing one of the first steps of war, just taking out bridges and like power plants. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, from my understanding, there's been
Are we gonna
no
step in?
de-escalation. There's been zero
Yeah.
de-escalation.
Yeah.
Well, it was
but
right
like-
after Putin made a statement too, saying Russia is about to match the threats that they've been receiving from like basically the Axis powers.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Dude, relax with that.
That's what I'm
There's
saying,
no
bro.
Axis
Hey.
powers.
Fucking, they're just... I think
It's
they're-
probably the UN though, yeah. Is
Amer-
Russia in
Yeah,
the
it's
UN?
just like against the UN. They're in the UN, but
Okay.
like they're not pro UN, obviously.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
two really, really way too big bullies bumping chests. It's like, come on, guys.
Dude.
Nobody wants this. You're just doing this, like, destroying the world. And, like, honestly, dude, I think I've said it. Like, love for the people of Ukraine, you know, as the people that they are. But, like, what's it worth? Like, is it worth everybody else?
No, I
That's-
definitely
That's
agree.
a crazy way to measure the world.
I agree. I mean, like, we can't like take the entire world to war over one nation.
Yeah.
One
right.
spot. Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. Can we not let this play out a little bit longer? We really have to fucking pull the trigger right now?
Dude, yeah, because like it takes like a couple more like weeks of that happening
Yeah, like
for
this is Kyiv
the
last
United
night.
States to like
Mm-mm-mm.
actually start doing stuff. And like when that happens, man, that's
Like it's some
just
World War
gonna-
level shit over
Yeah.
the past 24 hours. Like full on just blanket missile strikes across the
man.
city.
Well, if I get hit by a missile, I wouldn't want to even know about it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
I'd probably want to be in a bunker if I could help it.
But it's really crazy to
that,
see
dude.
the new
That's
like
crazy.
the new warfare that's coming on. Like they have new missiles that break out into like 16 different pieces
Yeah.
that are on all separate missiles of like they don't know exactly what. They just know it's some type of war crime, but it's basically flaming metal that like rains from like it literally just looks like fire rain that's coming down into like
Napalm?
populated areas. It's like napalm but worse. It's like mini
Nice.
fire grenades falling like from the sky just all
It's
around.
like napalm that explodes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like new shit that the like U.S. government was just saying. They're like, yeah, we don't know what these are. Like, we don't know
That's
what
cap
bombs they're
though,
dropping.
right? Like,
Who knows?
We
That
really let
probably
them
is,
innovate
yeah.
that much further ahead.
Let's break out the UFOs, bro. Whip them out.
Facts.
Time is now. Let's put a kibosh on all this.
Oh, that's the. Oh, this is just a screenshot of it, but
We can tie it off with a bread knot that is aliens. Come
I mean,
on,
we
guys.
did it once once before. We could do it once You know?
I like to imagine that Aliens won't let us blow each other up, and that's purely blind faith.
That is-
that's all you have.
That is blind faith, as such as my optimistic take that we're not going to World War.
Nah, man. World War.
But
s'more.
yeah, you know,
That shit's gay, bro.
fuck
War's
that.
gay. I'll say it.
War is kind of gay. I
That
mean,
shit's
to be
gay.
honest, you're bunkered up with like a bunch of sweaty boys. Like,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to like clean unless somebody else like does it for you.
God, dude, how miserable does that fucking sound?
You like can't like
There you
eat
go.
food. You have to like ration food. Like you're like trying to lose weight. That's definitely like some gay shit.
Dude, we're trying to be silly. You're being a total bummer right now.
I'm trying to figure out though. What do you think it is? Do you think so? I'm thinking it's a semi truck right here because they still don't know how this bridge blew up. This is a big ass bridge.
Yeah, that's a humongous bridge.
Yeah, and it.
But like, how's
Look
one
at
little
this.
semi truck
What? the
light up
fuck,
an
dude?
entire bridge?
Yeah, but there was no missile.
Looks like movie effects. That
There
looks
was-
like Spider-Man.
Nothing under the bridge either, because there was a camera angle under the bridge. Like, well, it's got to be that semi truck, right?
I don't know. I mean, no way to tell, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't also like. I don't want to be this guy, but I don't really care enough. I think that it might be the semi.
I
but
think we're
don't
gonna
know.
have to start caring though. Is
Yeah,
why
maybe.
I brought it up. Like,
Maybe,
you know,
man.
I mean, if they start bombing the U.S., then like different stuff's like happening. But like right now,
Dude.
it's not over here, and like it's unlikely it comes over here unless it's like a nuclear bomb. Which in that case, it's like, yeah, how the fuck do you get away from it? Honestly, I'd probably just commit to like getting radiation, but like still enjoying my life rather than like
ending it
trying
quick.
to like
Just go head out to the park, like swing a little bit, skip some rocks. Like,
yeah,
let the
like
fucking
take the
water
guitar.
boil
Yeah,
over
dude, I might just take a whole sheet of acid,
and just chill on a
just
hammock until
sit
you die.
there. Yeah.
Have you heard of the acceleration theory?
Uh-uh.
It's like the accelerationalists. That's the biggest word I've used.
Accelerationalists.
They are kind of like pro just all the economies like collapsing so that people
we need
can
a
just
new
start
global economy.
exactly so people can just start killing
Yeah,
each
dude, it's
other
the new world
and get it
order.
over with.
Shit ain't new.
So that way we can just get
Yeah,
back to the
I
bare
mean,
bones and restart.
You would almost think that there's a vested interest in that because there's evidence pointing that way. There's probably
Yeah.
evidence pointing the counter, but it's like such a huge scale that it's
Mhm.
like,
It looks like we're right on that brink.
yeah.
Like with what like the Romans were. There's a lot of
Oh,
shit
yeah.
that lines up. It's like, oh, well, we might as well just fucking end it now then, get it over with, and get the next shit started with, because the shit's stale.
There's I mean, perhaps.
I'm just saying that's the thing. I'm not saying,
Yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah.
you know, but
I'm
that's
just-
there are people that are all about that on Reddit.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely a
there's
whole new
there's
world
people
order.
about everything on.
But same
fucking
theory
Reddit.
with your radiation. Like, oh fuck it, like let's just speed this up.
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna
I mean,
happen anyway.
I
On a
don't even
personal
think
scale.
about. Yeah, I don't think about it in terms of like. I do think that we need like some sort of like. I got thrown to the fucking wolves on Twitter when I had a take about like people dying from COVID's probably a good thing because there's too many fucking people.
Yeah, that's a real hot take.
It was
That's
it
one of the
was
hottest takes you can take.
it was a scorcher, bro. But I definitely
man.
it was like a whole day and a half of
No.
just like fucking.
You're a fucking
replying.
asshole. It's
Yeah.
like, well, how many dead people saw it?
It
So.
was
How many
funny.
people that died of COVID even
It was
saw this
funny.
tweet?
But no, it was like, it's in the light of like I do recognize that like, yeah, we're probably like towards the end of our democracy as we know it. But I don't know if that means like we start at a global level fresh. Like
You think U.S. goes down first?
I think that's the only way it really goes down, to be honest. Like
Yeah, I think that China can fucking. I think
You
that
think I could
we
take
have
our
some,
shit?
We have some big toys, man. But at the same time, it's like if everybody wanted to collapse, like they know that it's like a house of cards. The shit will come crumbling down. Like we kind of need each other, so I think that fact would keep us from actual nuclear annihilation. But I do think that we
Hopefully.
could totally be in for a long, drawn out,
definitely.
cold, semi-hot war for decades. Also, like that honestly seems the most likely.
Yeah.
But that's also hopeful thinking.
Yeah.
China's on one.
Yeah, no. China's
they're wild.
They got their hand in our ass.
They
dude.
have, like,
They're crazy.
A bigger hacking division than I think it's every country combined multiplied by 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the amount of money they put towards just counter
Cyber
internet
security.
cyber, yeah,
I kind of don't
attacks.
think that Russia would do that to America unless China was
Oh
down
yeah,
for that.
easily. Yeah, I mean China's on Russia don't give a fuck, but China's on that shit. Like those motherfuckers will see you like funding a business
Yeah.
and then like take everything, make it, and then try and sell it to you while you're making the business. Like
Dude.
they're on that level of shit.
What if the whole Western world gets wiped out and it's all just China after that?
It could be. I mean, they're trying
It's just
to.
like, we're the one part of the world that didn't
Yeah.
get hit. That's crazy.
Red
Let's
Dawn.
fucking get cracking. Let's get busy. We gotta
Red
fucking
Dawn,
repopulate.
straight up, dude. Red Dawn. Yeah.
That's sick, man. That video that you showed actually looks like fucking pyrotechnics, like Hollywood pyrotechnics. Like it looks like a Transformer movie.
That just means that Hollywood's doing it good then.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
that was a
They-
real ass bomb.
Yeah,
like, that
I'm
was,
not saying it's not. I'm saying that whatever Hollywood has going on, they caught up to this supposed super future technology. Because that's a fucking Hollywood ass explosion.
Maybe that's
I mean,
like
there's,
those
you know.
things have been exploding. Like
That's
we
what I'm
just
saying.
haven't cared about it because it's like hasn't been like Ukraine been getting hit.
Oh yeah, like is that the raining fire thing that you're talking about? Because I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened.
No, definitely not. Yeah,
That's
it's
not the
definitely-
raining
That's
fire
not
thing?
the raining fire thing. I was
Okay,
talking
so that's what I
about.
thought
can
you were
find that,
saying
though.
also.
I can find that, but
Yeah,
no,
I'll watch
yeah,
some
no, it's
raining
not
fire,
that.
man.
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
have
like a
to-
kill streak
I have to
thing.
look for it for a second. But it's
I'm thinking.
fucking
What do you
wild.
think? Like I'm thinking that sounds like a 11 kill.
11 kills, you get fire rain.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say bottom cap. Yeah, 10 kill
Yeah,
streak
10 at least.
for sure.
Rain of fire.
They got at least 10 kills by now. I mean,
Yeah, with the fire rain, I
Yeah.
bet they got like 20.
I mean before the fire rain, they had to get the 10 kills to get the fire rain. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Dude, I love war. That shit's so cool. People being sad. And,
When the world inevitably like the evolutionists or the whatever the fuck that Dan said earlier, like when that plan happens,
Accelerationalists.
yeah, when that thing happens, and people restart, like what will be the person or the entity seen as like the religious people when
oh, you're
people
talking
come
about
back?
like social structure of the new world.
Yeah,
That's a super hard question to answer.
yeah. I mean, it's a theoretical.
Yeah,
There's,
yeah.
like,
Like, what
but
do you
I'm-
think will be a new religion?
I'm thinking of like in terms of when the Greeks got wiped out and then the new things happened. The Greeks weren't there to tell the stories of what they believed Zeus to be or like
Yeah,
whomever.
some of those stories
Like,
for sure. But
yeah, I mean they're passed down stories
Yeah.
as all religion is, but that's like who
what do you
do
think?
we
Like,
think like gets
I
pushed
think-
forward into that
I
new
get you.
world?
I think that we're moving towards secularism for sure. I think that there is religion in politics, and I think that people are going to unify behind that. Once
So you think like government leaders and government officials could be seen as
That's it.
they already are in a lot of ways. This is the fire rain.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm
Nah, bro,
speaking.
these are just fireworks. This is 4th of July.
No, they thought it was phosphorus, but then when they went afterwards, it says somewhere in the thread.
So there's just like a thing hovering over, dropping that stuff in.
It's basically like a missile that's like metal that's so thin that it's like air molecules that just hovers above you and just like creates fire that rains down.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's like a chemical, like that's why it's a war crime, because it's not like a missile that's just coming down. It's basically like a cloud
As
they
if
put over top
a
of you.
missile coming down isn't a war crime.
Yeah, right? Like it blows up in the
It's
atmosphere.
like, no, it's got to
and
be
then-
mustard gas for it
Yeah.
to be considered war crimes.
Yeah, they thought it was like white phosphorus that they lit on fire, but it ends up that it's like has a bunch of different metal.
What if it's
molecules.
mercury?
What if those are just really big Christmas trees?
Yeah, that could totally be it. Over Kyiv, they just have a bunch of Christmas trees going.
Is it
But-
Kiev or?
Yeah,
Kyiv?
it's thermite, and it's like a metal powder and metal oxide, and burns at 35,000 or 3,500 degrees Celsius.
Wait,
so that's like
you're saying this isn't a technology we have?
20,000 degrees, something like that.
We have that technology.
No, I'm not
That's
saying
just
that
on
this is
Mythbusters.
no. I'm saying that like this is this is stuff we didn't know that they could use yet. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, that they are using?
Yeah.
This
This
is
is
honestly
like.
seems ineffective to me. Like a bomb seems.
Well, I just mean
way
like
more
you
effective.
didn't know that there was a missile that could create a cloud that
Of
would
thermite?
make fucking rain fire on you.
A
Like,
thermite
you know.
missile? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But I don't think the average person like cares enough to even like. Or
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like
would
if you played Call of Duty,
I think it
now
blends
it's
in.
like, oh shit! Now there's a fucking napalm missile that makes a cloud of fire above you.
For sure, but like
Man,
you're
that's
not
fucking wild.
actively looking for that, so like we wouldn't have known that.
I mean, you don't have to look
Other
for it. It
than
was
the
just on my
people-
Twitter feed. Like this is on the trending page.
Yeah.
because it's
I'm not
being
on Twitter,
used
though.
now. But what I'm saying is like, if they're like they probably I don't know. I don't feel like I'm not saying that's not a fucking like new kind of way
Yeah, I think it's a new
war,
thing.
but, like-
Well, it's definitely a new thing.
But it's
I
like
don't really care.
it's not like the United States don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's super intuitive. Like, it's not crazy. It's like, oh, thermite missile. Like, you could see fucking.
I'm
It's
saying
just
it's
like
more so
average
the
person-
aspect of using it.
Average
Yeah.
people, like, obviously,
Well,
we
is it
don't
the
know
aspect
about it.
of using it? What are you saying?
I'm saying, like, yeah, like, we can try all kinds of shit in the desert. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, America probably has that. But then the aspect of Russia being like, oh, hey, we have a missile that can make a cloud of fire above you. Let's put it on top of this city.
Yeah.
Like,
Acts
that's
of
fucking
war.
wild.
Yeah, there's
that's
fucking
like a
war,
thing
dude.
that's happening now.
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Dan. I'm like not gonna give you what you want out of this conversation because
I mean, I don't want
care
anything.
about war enough.
I mean,
I don't want to like in my eyes, like yeah, it's gonna happen regardless. This is like my back to what I said about like we're just seeing it because it's in Ukraine. I feel like that shit's been used in other cities before. We just haven't seen it because it hasn't been a city that has an enough people to have cell phones and it's like industrialized enough, or that's a white country. Like if I want to get like racial, you know, it's like I've seen that take. I'm not gonna say I believe in that take, but I'm saying like yeah, maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, probably, most likely. Like, I think I agree with that. Like, the war itself is fucked up, obviously, but I think that everybody's like could agree on that. But it's like that's just like warfare technology. It's like, yeah, wouldn't be surprised if it started raining fire. I'd be like, yeah, of course they have this shit. Like, of course they have like all this stuff.
Yeah,
It's like it's fucking
but
war,
that-
dude. They're trying to kill you. If it burns and explodes, it's like, yeah, they're gonna try to do it to you.
And I would say too, maybe like I wouldn't say I've thought of that, but like hearing about it, it's like, oh, I feel like that's kind of where you're at. But it's also, I think it comes from a place of like we've seen it or like
Yeah,
used it via video games. So it's like it's not a thing that's like a brand new concept, I guess.
Not jaded towards the war, but like
Yeah.
technology. Like, I'm not super impressed unless, like I said, unless you come at me with a fucking spaceship, bro. It's like, unless you're picking up cows and throwing them at light speed.
yeah,
It's
you
a
guys are playing too
privilege-
many video games.
It's a privileged
I don't think
take.
so, dude. I think it's all the fucking same. Maybe it's a privilege take.
It's a
maybe not.
privileged take,
Definitely a
but
privileged
like
take.
I'm not worried about it.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
But that's
I don't
like
think so.
like, yeah, I don't
I'm not
really
gonna
care
sit-
about war.
I
It's
don't think
never
a
going to
privilege
affect
take.
me.
I think it's less
There's-
a privilege take because there's less people thinking about that. Like, there's just not that many people thinking about it. Like, there are a lot of people thinking about it, but it's not even close to like most people.
yeah,
And
I
it's
would
not like
definitely
it's not your
agree with
privilege or
that.
not your privilege. It's just your location.
Dan, you're definitely more somebody like you're this type of somebody to be interconnected with like global things.
Well, yeah.
Like a lot of people,
people
don't
there.
give a fuck.
It's
like,
not privilege, like it's location. Because like if you're poor in Ethiopia, you're also not going to know about that, and you're not
For
going to care
sure.
about that.
Yeah.
it's
But
a
I mean, to not give a fuck about war. They're not worried about that because they don't even have phones
No, I
because
give
they
a
gotta
fuck
find
about war,
water.
bro. It's just, what am I going to do about it? I give
I-
a lot of fucks about war.
personally.
What am I going to do?
Personally, like the
That's
reason
terrifying.
I'm trying to like I'll use a word that was used, mitigate this conversation about war is because like I don't really want to platform it. Like I don't want to talk about it because like I kind of agree with what Shorty said at the beginning of what we're saying. Like in a way, the more people talk about it on like media sources, media outlets, the more you manifest it to becoming true. And it's like we don't need to give a platform to war when like we don't need to really have a take on it because we're not changing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Perhaps.
popping off right now.
And
That's the only
yeah.
reason I brought it up.
Yeah, it popping off right now. I can tell that you're worked up by it though. Like, does it like? Are you scared like for the fate of the
No,
country?
no, no, no. I'm not scared. I just, I think it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, I think it's a big fucking
Like
deal
it's,
too, but
like
it's
nukes could start dropping, like very quickly.
But dude, the reason I don't think it's such a big deal is because like people were saying that in 2017.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but this
People
is
were
like the
saying that
highest
in
it's been.
2020.
So do you,
People
Like no
like-
one's been actively bombing a NATO ally. Like
for
that,
sure.
that hasn't
yeah,
happened before.
I know, but like, what do we get? Like, there's nothing to like. I don't
Well,
want to.
we can't do
I don't
shit
need to
about most
let-
of the
I
conversations
think also
we have.
No, I know, but I like for me, it's like that's a negative thing. I
Yeah,
don't
super
want to
negative.
talk about. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it a place in my brain, on my platform, anything,
it is super
because
negative.
then it feels as if I'm like putting that into the world, whereas like that's the opposite of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you just want to segue. And
Yeah.
I feel that too, because it's like it's just not like it's like it doesn't feel good to talk about. Like, what conclusions are we gonna come to? And like another
I
reason
wasn't
I'm
looking
jaded
for a
towards
conclusion.
Like
Yeah, I'm
the
jaded.
idea.
It's like, whoa,
Sorry,
look at this
sorry.
firebomb, bro. There's fucking fire coming out of the sky.
I think
now,
it like
dude.
to be honest, like it's fucked up to say. I think that's cool. Like, yeah, it sucks. People.
That's
are
what I started
dying.
with. Yeah, like this is crazy, bro. This is what they can do now.
It's
look at
cool.
this shit.
I agree, but it's like
They
also,
just dropping
it's
fire
Like,
clouds now on motherfuckers.
I think I'm jaded towards the threat of annihilation because I was thinking about it like, yesterday here and there. Weeks ago, it's like, oh, this is all coming. This is all coming. This is all coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Sooner or
I kinda
later.
feel that this is like the natural course of things. It's terrifying.
Just everything
But
to
it's like-
end like
yeah,
violently.
It just
Yeah.
feels like it. Like everybody's had that pit in
Yeah.
their stomach, probably like as far as recorded history has
Yeah.
been. Is like
It's like
shit's
all
about
of
to-
China.
Shit's about to crash.
Yeah,
So
all of
it's like,
China is
oh,
just.
shit might be going down. It's like, what am I gonna do different? It's like maybe adapt, maybe not. Like should I have
Never
been
know.
preparing yesterday?
Unfortunately,
No
none of
fucking
us have lived through dynasties to see what to do when they fall.
Yeah, and those
Darn.
people, even then, fucking 50 years, they just give it a good go. That's all you can do. So it's like,
It's tough.
yeah, dude, you can watch it happen and still not even learn a goddamn thing. You just fucking
Nope. You
experience
think
it.
ancient people had like phones and shit, and we just can't see them because they're gone now?
I think they may have had some kind of like telecommunications.
Like you
and,
think motherfuckers had like internet back in rainforest times?
rainforest internet?
Yeah.
I think they may have had some kind of like interconnected, like some networks that maybe we don't understand. I don't know that it was necessarily like.
I feel like it would be more.
It would be
of
so hard to comprehend
like-
our technology. I feel like.
It'd be more like
Like just start with electricity.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's the word, dude?
I wish I knew. Give me some context clues.
yeah.
Like biophilia. It would be like in
Whoa,
a
that's a new one.
biophilia way,
Biophilia.
where it's like
Like some Avatar shit. Like
Kind
some
of.
glowing trees type of thing.
kind of like in that essence of like, and I come from
Yeah, I
a
like
place
that.
of. I think that we've destroyed the connections that humans once had with the earth via the amount of industrialization that
Yeah.
we have gone to.
It's like
Yeah.
psilocybin, bro. Like that shit can grow in horse shit and then make a human see people that aren't there, but then like
Yeah, like think
I
about the
grew out of the earth.
shrooms that were the size of trees back then.
yeah.
This might be like that conversation we had talking about like fucking God and shit, honestly. Like just the interconnectedness of everything. I believe
Definitely.
that network was way stronger back in
Yeah.
the day, dude.
Whoa,
That's
maybe that's what
what
yeah,
severed
that's
that.
the theory.
that's what
where-
Avatar's about, isn't it?
Yeah,
that like
dude.
industrialization has severed the connection between like species,
The natural realm.
and
It's
like
just
the
like
world. Yeah,
it's like a super exaggerated form of like the interconnectedness of everything, for sure.
that movie's 15 years old, and I just had that realization.
Damn,
But that's
dude.
the whole theme.
That's the whole
That's the whole theme of the movie.
It's the same thing as Pocahontas.
I was
bro.
too like, oh, big blue people.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like a pretty popular thing, I feel like, in fiction. That theme of like fucking
Yeah.
nature versus
There's literally
man.
a scene of
Man
like a
versus nature.
tank cutting trees down with like a
Yeah.
fucking yeah, I don't know how I missed that one.
That's even like.
I
a
mean,
religious
it's
dichotomy.
like easy to miss that one going back to the Hollywood's like theatrics.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Dude, that
You get
movie
caught
is.
up in the fucking hype of it.
Yeah.
Is there a
So
second?
fucking
Did the
dope.
second one already come out?
It's coming out
It's
this
coming out?
January, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's like soon, and then the next one, there's a third.
There's gonna
already
be a
in the
third
works.
already.
The third is
So like 2050.
no, it's already scheduled. Probably a setback, but it's scheduled for like 2025 or 2026.
What the fuck?
So they're making both at the same time, and then they're gonna like let that one number 2 go, and then ride that wave. As opposed to if they waited another like 15 years for the third, like they would have lost all their fans.
Oh
by
yeah,
then.
the technology switches up so much too. Like movies will be fucking augmented reality
Yeah,
or some
and
shit at that point.
their planet would have to like have evolved
Mm-hmm.
at an exponential rate too to like keep up with like what people can perceive as an audience. So like it would be weird to be like doing a trial or a trilogy 45 years apart, especially with a movie like thesis that's so futuristic already.
You talking about Avatar still?
Yeah.
Didn't they do that
I think
with
they're
It?
calling it on number 2.
Really?
No,
I'm
there's a
pretty sure
third.
There is a third.
Yes, that's what I just said. There's a
Oh, my
third
God.
scheduled for like 2025 or
I feel like that's
2026.
risky business to like spread yourself thin into two different. Well, I'm speaking for the critics.
Mm.
Like this is what they're gonna
Yes,
say.
but-
As soon as 2 drops, it's gonna be like oh, it lacked.
Oh
it
yeah,
lacked
dude.
the substance because they were
Maybe.
making two
But
at
no,
once.
You try to
the
build
way
up
I
some
would
huge
think about
legacy.
it-
Like you're setting people's expectations, like you're setting yourself up to get fucking shit on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Off the rip.
Definitely. But I would say As opposed to spreading yourself thin and working on two at the same time, you work on one that's like just twice as long.
Well,
And that's why it's taken so long. It's not like there's two different teams tackling 2 and 3. It's like the same team is tackling a 8-hour movie.
if they had
I
thought
see.
about it, if they had foresight into streaming, they would have just made a fucking series.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they would have
right?
poured $1 billion
And they'd make
into
more
the
money.
series, and they would have made more money.
No.
Yeah, but they
Definitely.
didn't.
But,
they couldn't predict the way
do
the
you
movie
want
industry
that?
was moving.
Do you want that?
I'd be
Like,
fine with that, man.
Bro,
Fuck it. That sounds
Mr.
cool.
Beast's Squid Games on YouTube made more money than Squid Games.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that was just
that
because
man
like
is an anomaly
yeah.
though.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, like, just like to show what the peak of both platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Like the just
I mean, dude,
short term.
YouTube is the
use
fucking
so much.
future still.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like,
Like,
dude,
that's-
YouTube's going nowhere and streaming platforms are going down.
Yeah,
Like
without a doubt.
100% in my mind. Not gonna say that's facts. I feel like it's 100%. Streaming platforms have already hit their peak.
Dude,
Yeah.
Amazon Prime owns Thursday football now. That's
yeah,
fucking it's
Damn.
Amazon Prime. Like if
Literally.
you want to watch Thursday night football, it's you have to watch it on Amazon
Literally.
Prime.
Dude,
They
what if-
but
fully
if
bought
you
it out.
have YouTube TV, you have that. There's like a
Really?
partnership. Yeah.
What if
That makes sense.
What if Amazon just purchased Saturday and Sunday, and they're like, the weekend,
Everything's
brought to you
out.
by Amazon.
That would be
Your
fucked
2
up.
off days.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do on Amazon Day?
So your break brought to
You
you
got
by
2 of
Amazon.
them. You got 2 Amazon days.
But-
Saturday and Sunday. It's
you-
theirs now.
Dude. But like,
Amazon
yeah, but
Day.
like, how is it theirs? Like, do you have to like go around like? Do you have? What if you had to buy something? What if you had
Oh
to
my
purchase
God.
something?
Yeah.
No, they don't make you, man. You just like inherently want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's like a
like
20-minute
your
quota.
propaganda.
Yeah.
Propagandize. That's not a word.
Your
Everything
weekend
you
brought to you by
want
Amazon. Make
Yeah.
sure to meet your 20-minute Amazon Prime
Oh
browsing
my God,
quota.
dude.
Like,
yeah, you have
say,
to like
have to
scroll
look at
for a
it.
certain amount
yeah.
of time.
If
You
you
got like a
don't pay-
20-minute timer on the week each day.
If you don't pay for a subscription, you have to go to work.
Yeah, it's like a tax. Oh my
Jeez.
God. Your Amazon Prime tax write-off.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
That's so funny.
I would love to talk about tax write-offs.
Yeah,
Really?
that sounds sick, dude. What an interesting, enthralling conversation.
No, I just like I realized if I like talk back like we weren't there. I think this is like a Patreon episode type conversation, but like to like just brief, like thinking about starting an LLC,
Mm-hmm.
and now if I
It's
were
easy.
to start an LLC, then like so I could save so much money with
Yeah.
all the things I could write off.
Yeah, depending on what tax bracket you're on. I mean, shit, on the first one, you could write off like 12 grand and like tax write-offs.
Yeah, which
Be
I
fire.
could easily do this year with this PC build.
Yeah,
You think you could write off the brown bag?
Yeah,
for sure. You easily could.
all the
Yeah.
alcohol spent, all
Easy
the
peasy.
equipment in here.
Literally everything. No. You can, anything you use your business card on, you can just write off. Like, you can find a reason.
Do you
Yeah,
have?
if
Okay,
it's-
this
if
is
it's
a
used in
question though.
business
This is a
also.
question though.
Well, no,
like-
no,
Do you
no.
have
It doesn't
to?
have to.
Yeah,
Do you
unless you
have
get
to
audited,
delegate
or
a
audited,
card
but-
and to say this is your business card,
Yes.
or do you
Yes.
just?
No, no,
okay.
no. You have to open.
You-
You have to open a business account through your EID.
In your LLC.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
and then you get a specific card.
Yes.
That's tied to that account, so you can't
Bingo.
choose a card to use for that account.
You can
If you have a
choose-
pre-existing
Yeah, you can
card.
choose an account to set it up as your company LLC account, but like you'd have to sit down with like
Wow. Sorry.
you're right. But no, yeah, you'd have to like
Sorry.
have a sit down with like your fucking banker and like go through some, because then when you want to use an existing account, then they're gonna want to look through that.
So
shit
you're
as
telling me
well.
if I were to use an LLC credit card,
Yeah,
it would have to be a credit card through the bank my LLC is made with.
it's
like
a business
Fifth
account.
Third or some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, it's a business account through your LLC, basically.
That pisses me off
Yeah.
because like those credit cards don't give you shit for benefits.
Of course not, but that because you get the benefits of the write-offs already and like how much leeway you have with
Valid.
you know tax evasion and all that fun or tax avoidance.
Are you
I'll
guys a Roth IRA?
Hell
No,
bro.
but I should be.
What do I look like, a millionaire?
I like
I'm not,
like
but I am.
my brokerage account basically is a Roth that I just haven't set up into a Roth now. Like
But
most
like
of it's
you're
just
paying
fucking
taxes
Apple now.
on it.
Oh yeah, well, of course, but
I buy a big stack of marbles every week, just hoping they go up in value.
You should buy silver.
Silver,
NFA.
Yeah,
NFA for sure.
man.
some gold.
Some silver and lithium, I think,
Lithium would be fire.
Yeah, dude. If I could get some
Is
money
that
in
shit
lithium,
radioactive though? Would you have to like put it somewhere? Can you just have lithium?
No, I'm just saying buying
invest
futures.
in bricks of
Buying
lithium.
futures of lithium, Dan.
I'm gonna buy a lithium mine.
Cause like, yeah.
That's
Now
where the
you're
money is.
talking,
money
dude.
is.
That's where the bands are.
Now you're talking. Nah, but actually though, lithium important
Big hype.
for all these batteries we're
Yeah.
making.
They're
Yeah,
only
man.
the batteries aren't going away. They're only-
Russians
they're
use
only
batteries.
going up.
Yeah.
China uses batteries.
Yeah.
Everybody using batteries. Ethiopia gonna be on the battery wave.
Yeah, man. They got a
soon.
couple there now.
Yeah.
They got a couple packs.
They
Three or
have
four?
like 3, I
Yeah.
think, last time I checked.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
4? Did
Some
you say 4?
AAAs, maybe some
Okay.
doubles.
Yo, dude, let's get into fucking super late blessed and stressed. Can we do that?
Yeah,
All right.
Super late.
certainly.
We are late in the fucking blessed and
No,
stressed.
I think we're actually only like 30 minutes into the ep.
Are
the
we
first
really?
like 20 was just kind of, you know.
That's true. We've
The
been
first
talking
20
for a
was
minute.
talking about
Warming.
fucking war and like existential crisis.
Yeah,
Dan.
dude, talking about getting blowed up.
Ah, dude.
I don't want to talk about anything getting blown but me.
Fox, there it
Oh,
is. That's a
dude.
good segue. Okay.
World War
okay.
III.
Wait,
Yeah, how's your week, man?
me first.
Yeah, sure.
Blessed or stressed? I would definitely say blessed. I came up with the best idea I've ever had this past week.
That's a good idea.
Dude, and the thing is, for me, the way I look at life, if I don't have the best idea I've ever had, like at least every 6 months, I'm like falling behind.
Yeah, dude, you gotta fucking have some revelations.
Yeah.
I had a realization the other day of a realization versus an epiphany.
Nice.
Define. Define.
Realization
I like
is
that.
like an intellectual understanding, and an epiphany is when it's ingrained into your
I see.
fucking
You
being.
had the realization of the difference between a realization and an epiphany.
Because a
Yeah.
realization is an intellectualization, but an
Yeah.
epiphany is like in your fucking core.
Yeah, like a spiritual
Yeah, feelings.
turn.
It's like-
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So what
I
else?
like that. Yeah, I mean, I just basically, I quit my job on like
Huge.
Tuesday of last week. It was a bad day.
We're making moves.
Definitely making moves. It was a bad day, and I like 4 years of just like built up annoyance at this job kind of spilled out in one sentence too. It wasn't even like shit really. It was like hardly anything actually.
You tossed some shade? Is that what happened? You chucked
was
some
just-
shade up in the air?
I was asked. I took a deep breath. I was like I was actively trying not to lose my mind, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
One of
so
those days.
I put my head in my hood and I just looked down like this, and I'm taking deep breaths.
Yeah.
And foreman looks at me and says like, "Tired today?" Because it was Tuesday at post bag
You say,
night,
"Suck
and I'm
my
pretty
dick."
sure he knows about the bags
Yeah.
recording.
The foreman's
on
always got the
Mondays.
fucking most
Right?
ignorant, stupid firebacks.
Right?
Yeah.
For
So
whenever
it's like,
you're, it's
Some
like, oh, you're
obnoxious
having a
quip.
bad day. Let me fuck with you to make it better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
So
no.
it's silly. I kind of do that too, though.
but okay, yeah. So he's like, you tired today? And I like, before I could like even think like, wait, I shouldn't say this. And let me mind you, the homeowner was outside when I said it too,
Oh,
which
damn.
made it a little worse. But I was like, I'm tired. He said, "Are you tired today?" I said, "Yes, I'm tired of doing brainless shit." And then it was like kind
Ooh.
of that. And then he came back with a, like, "You don't have to be here. You can go home. Given your 2 weeks last week was just being nice." So like that was a good clap back on his end too, which was funny. But like there was nothing else to say. But it was just like that was that. Kind of just moved on. I was like,
So you just walked off?
I mean, like we kind of both. Yeah, I mean, we just started working in different areas at said house.
Damn, that's some like unspoken weird conflict. I couldn't find myself in that situation, I feel.
I mean, dude, for me, like, I just didn't care enough to, like, talk about it.
Yeah, to
there was, like,
elaborate.
nothing
And,
to
yeah,
say.
That means you've already emotionally moved on from that job, which I have been in that position.
Definitely. That's definitely what had happened. So there was, like, there's no reason. I'm sure in the future. But honestly, dude, a revelation. So just to, like, spill beans to, like, the baggage fans.
Oh, I want your fucking beans.
I was like working with girlfriend's family's company, right? And
GFMC.
for a long time, what I realized at post quitting, I think for a long time, said family hadn't known me for actually who I am, because they had like known me of the like person that hated my life going into work.
Oh,
it's
so
like-
they just judge you off of what kind of worker you are?
And not even like that. Like in terms of, and regardless, like they know I'm a good worker. I'm talking about like personality.
Oh,
Like,
that's the only you they get to experience at all.
yeah, because
Okay.
then I was like less likely because I'm already like annoyed with my day most of the time, and when I'd go over there like post work, after dinner to like after post work for dinner, there's like nothing to talk about because I just spent my whole fucking day
Yeah.
in the car together. So, but what I realized last week after quitting is now her family actually might get to know who I am, which is hilarious to think about.
Yeah, I mean, if you spend more time with them,
Yeah.
it would erase the work association and you could build a new one. Definitely. Just because it's going to change the way that, like, the time they spend with you.
Certainly. But also, there could be a lot less time spent, which, I mean, certainly will be.
Yeah,
But,
I
like-
imagine. You like still meet up with them, fucking 9 to 5.
It's like, hey, what's up, guys?
Just like hanging out.
Like,
It's
while
2
they're
o'clock
working.
in, how's it
It's like, I
going?
really like you guys. I just didn't want to work. It's like we haven't spoken in fucking weeks.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be
dude,
fun.
no, but it was. I would say blessed as fuck because I made many revelations this past week, and now like just on the path of like I'm already on day 6 today of making a
training to
beat
be
per
in it.
day,
Oh, nice.
and like it was even on Saturday and Sunday when I didn't take Adderall and I didn't do it until 7 p.m. But I was like, still gotta fucking do it, like. And even on, and the thing is too, which was cool, is on Thursday and Friday, I not only made the daily beat, but I also made like 2 things each day on top of that. So it was like, holy shit. It felt like I'm like excited to wake up each day because it's like, today I do what I want to do and what I need to do to like actively improve my life rather than like
Yeah.
I gotta wake up and go to work to make money. It's like now it's like I wake up, how can I make money? What could I do to make money? Plus do all these other extracurriculars that I've like self-imposed as tasks.
Dude, that's awesome that you even have the energy to do that with yourself, man. Like, I don't fucking have that
I
kind
just
of
have
drive.
too much commitment to the, like, honestly, dude, it comes from the commitment that I have, like, given to those around me. Like,
Yeah.
I've said that I'm going to do so much outlandish shit
Right.
that if I don't, like, come near those expectations I've set for
Kill
myself, I would be, I'd be like, it's not worth living. Like, I might as well just fucking jump off a building without a parachute.
Well, that's pretty metal, Funk.
Yeah, I think that's metal as fuck because my life outlook is very different.
Life's
That's
a
impressive.
bitch and then you die. That's
Exactly.
why we get high.
That's
But
exactly
you
where
never
I'm at.
know when you're gonna go.
Like, I've already given up fucking legacy and fucking, like, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to wake up every day and smile. Be
I like
happy.
doing what I like doing.
The thing is, though, man, it's like the only way that I can wake up every day and smile is if I'm doing that. That's the thing.
Hey, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, though. It's just different
Yeah,
mindsets. I
man.
respect the shit of that.
Different
'cause, yeah,
strokes for different cocks.
Saying my thing.
Jeez.
I mean, I'm sure, if I had some type of passion that was fiery
Just
enough
possessing
to,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
this is
fucking
what I
admire
am.
that.
This is what I'm gonna do. I need to do this.
Yeah.
Dude, but
That's
I don't
fire.
even have, I mean, I have that kind of, like,
Mm-hmm.
in music, but, like, it's not even that to me.
It's like finding that.
It's like the end all be all to me is just, like, so sporadic
Is
that
it
it's
just
just,
you-
like, I want to do things that, like, inspire others to know that they can do things. That's, like, the end goal.
That's
it's like,
sick. Yeah.
Do you have like a desperate urge to not be a loser?
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because I could feel that within me. If there was to be some driving force that is driving me, it's like, don't be a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah,
No matter
don't
what
be a
you
bitch.
do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Joe Rogan's "Fight Your Inner Bitch" really sat with
Yeah.
me heavy when I was 15.
Fight your inner bitch, bro.
So yeah, it's
He's a
always
little
been my
bitch.
thing of like, don't be a bitch. Like, come on,
Yeah.
don't be a bitch.
And I don't have like really super high expectations of what I want from life because it's already so sweet. So many different things are so sweet. I just want to like honestly hone the skill of being able to taste it better.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of like where my head is at. I think that was like one of our first
That's a
conversations.
grateful take. I like that.
That was one of our first conversations about like crypto and like why I just couldn't invest the brain space because I was just going through stuff and it's like I just need to fucking fix myself before I can think about fucking internet Like,
For
anything.
sure.
Like I can't learn shit until I fix what the fuck's going on in my life.
Yeah.
Like I got shit to figure out, and it's like that desperate shit. Like it's uncomfortable to be in it, and at the same time, I do not want to be a victim of it and become a loser.
Yeah, that's definitely the fucking battle.
Uncomfortable
dude.
positions are good to be in. No
Yeah,
doubt,
man.
you know.
But
It
if
gives
you're
you purpose.
what'd you
Not
say?
me. Yeah, what'd you say?
You
I said
said
uncomfortable positions are good to be in.
uncomfortable positions are good to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're comfortable, you're complacent, and like I literally cannot be complacent.
That's why I take cold showers now.
I think
I
that's
like it.
I'm all about it.
just the journey of actualization. Once you tick off, like once I find inner peace, I can move on to a different pursuit. But it's like I desperately am in search of that, while also like
What do
investing
you
some
think?
energy into
What
other
do you
things.
think could be found there? Like what is?
Inner peace? Just
Yeah.
true potential to like control my creativity. You know what I'm saying?
How do
Like,
you
unlock my
control?
powers.
How do you control, or how do you unlock your powers?